and science haholo re fa focus haholo high fitla ho junior high school. Mara science e qala as early as grade R. Jalo mme ona o tlang o tlo present o tlo go bontsha from grade R right up until balo keta ke form 5. Gona re ke grade 12. So without much further ado, I welcome me Lekgabe Dihlabi.
You know, ever since I've been saying something to the team. Hore, they're such calm people. And I come hoki slanyang ka teng. Ke a ipotsa hore na bohlanya bona ba ka ke bofokotse na ka sheko. But I want to explain before, I want to take you on a journey. Yeah, this person I fitlhileng I am a kapela lona ka sheko lena. Ka lebitso ke Lekgabe Dihlabi. Ke tswaletswe kwana. Ladies and gentlemen, ke re ke botsa mami mane some information because I wanted her to get a context. Standing before you is a statistic from D class. I realize about D class. You don't have to nod. I know you know. Dom. Le fitla le lo ba lahlela. Ka classing e wane le achiba ntate modimo. They are not gonna make it. I am from that class. I realize about in this class, Yaron, how did I land up there? I landed up in the D class because the first day of school, my grade 1 teacher had one look at me. I guess no psychological test. Domko. And I went batsadi my entire school life believing it. And haki fitla at university level. Nahana fe. I get a ban domko class in the basatla by high school. Jolly Kirona ka D class he. Re pushes ka di C average tsa rona ga ya ga lo kena ka hara high school le high school ga itseka ga ba ga fitla grade 12 after ke gona bana he ho no itse a tshibana mhlobo batla kena di colleging mona to their surprise Palagata University of the Western Cape bana kanti baba di class never satlameya ba felletse standard 5 kwa ibile ba pregnant with 10 kids. By the way, I have 0 kids except for ntanyana fela entle bure. So batsadi, I want to tell you the impact that changed me from a student wa got dom class to a person standing here today. At this university level, I get so many people for so many years have psychologically told you you are an incapable child. So many years. And you accept it. Label. We say that. But I remember one time I got really sick in university. End up in being to a psychologist. The psychologists used to be students who were training to be full-time psychologists. The patient is in Elgona. This woman was the trainer of these student psychologists, and she says to me, "Hey, Wanama, what is your problem? Me, I'm slow. Who told you? Many people. Yeah. So what psychological test are we going to perform? And the woman looked at me and said, Kgabsy. By the way, everybody who loves me calls me Kgabsy. I'll tell you where I got that name. Kgabsy, I don't know what to tell you. There is nothing wrong with you. You are incompetent at your job. But ba million from my grade 1 teacher who vitela kwa baka sere wena domonyan ebe wena one woman, you telling me after 14 years hore I don't know what you want me to say. There is nothing wrong with you. I had to make a decision from that day to treat myself as a person. There was nothing wrong, Kaye, to be who I am today. Standing before you is a certified, registered female scientist, a regional coordinator, and a national judge at Expo for Young Scientists. An owner of not one, but 2 science degrees. A businesswoman whose business is to help Lekgabe to say, hey, the information we had received is incorrect. Hurry, we can do this.
Wow.
Right? I am a team leader. Yeah, the first leg, yeah, I was a team leader for those people. I lead people who are graduates in engineering, people who are smarter than me, but I am a scholar of leadership. And that's what, if I were to go back and tell that 11-year-old girl, hore girl, you are wasting time, ka ho nahana hore you are a nobody. But that so many of us sitting here have either been the dumb child or we are busy manufacturing one. We are either that child, kapa we are part of the problem. If you see a child, ma'am, ana mo fere ona, ana sela ha so bu lubu. O tla wena mathe, ma'am, ay, tlo wena, wena mo fere ha a ka dile fatshe, ho le ngubua. We are part of the problem. So, I want to help us today. We're going to break the cycle. Yahoba, part of the problem, and kibatla, haretwa mona, redumelane ka one thing. We are going to be part of the solution. I don't know if you guys get about a month ago, there was a child. This child, according to the news, was a drug addict, allegedly. Hafitla Habona killed the mother, not only killed her, chopped her into small pieces. My, ising waka next door, mewa high, chopped her up. Hanta to haya fitla amukhabeleza, anta a chopa me. Ha fitla ashabantat. Now, in this story, matter on social media and everywhere, I asked myself a question. Who's that child? ke ntse ke utlwa other people ba bua ba mo describe ba ya kwana wa sekolo sa le inclusive nyana tjena. Do you know what does inclusive nyana mean? Kwana wa ka dom class. I guess I polish these terms. Se re di etsa di be ntle. Because we want to be politically correct with the same insults. I get. Now, ha ba tlo re kwana domonya. Se re kwane wa le inclusive nyana. Imagine what could have made that child so angry that not only would you kill your own mother, it is overbuilt anger from years and you are not enough, batswadi, especially by your teacher. I am 36 years old. I still remember an incident that took place in grade 1. Just forget it. If I deal, memories. Had he fail. The emotional scars. Had he fail. So, batswadi, one of my mottos in life and things that I fight for every single day, and I advocated for until the day I die, I will forever advocate that no child must be left behind, whether is the intelligent one or the not so intelligent one, or one that you don't trust at all. Out dinner, Leah must not be left behind. So, what are we doing today? I want to help you guys get some of the challenges that were laid on the screen. And then, one, I'm going to start by performing a series of experiments over there in my laboratory. Now, I understand some of you want to take a notebook or something, that's okay. Ne? But, because according to psychologists, our concentration, so we're going to perform a series of experiments that are suitable. Same experiment that you can do excite grade 1. You can scientifically explain it as a concept, the higher grades, whereby the same thing applies. Mixing cooking oil and water. Those things, it's a matter of, in high school, it's about viscosity, density. But those terms, these are man who teach grade 4 moaring. Metsi le oli hadikopan. One you are grade 7. O da tlameha a hlalose hore ka boima. Density ke boima. Akere ba a liquid substance. Metsi le cooking oil hadi lekane. In the same breath, mamzo mona rutang ke class 5, grade 12. Let's say the highest one, grade 12, can explain the same concept using intermolecular forces. Same experiment, 5 different grades. Science is simple. I wanted to say I disagree, but then I don't want to disagree with her. I want to show her how I disagree with what she said. Science is simple. Ke mangala hlapa menose. What is the scientific process behind ho hlapa meno? O la tshela toothpaste. Toothpaste ke di chemical. Fluoride from the periodic table. Science. O la wanka lebekere. Ha tshana le mat, you are rude. O bulela pompo metsi. O bo khaketsa ka letsoho ntso. Ake. Metsi ao. Ho ga tloa kwa nuke. A tlo fihla ka tlung ya hao. That is science. Borotho bona bo la bo toaster hoseng. You changed the surface structure sa borotho from a soft sponge to a hard material by applying heat. Science. This morning I dare to say, ola tlatsa botoro mani borotho, ne? Why? O sa seya botoro jalo ka bana ba lona ba seya cheesy ha o sa ba sheba. A ke bana o sa ba sheba. O re a seya cheese, o nka eka. Why? Botoro yona o sa seya eka wa e be ya odima borotho. It's a story of how your body needs carbohydrates for energy. It needs fats for hore o no sustain it. It hloka di proteins. Fats and lipids are the same things, right? Yeah, they are. But re batla ho nka science as something so impossible. But what? This is where I'm going to challenge you guys. Hane ke re bala pele batho ba fihla ne re le 21. Ne? Ha ke qeta ho etsa that demonstration, you are going to pick yourself here 3 partners. In fact, I will do you a favor. Re tla etsa di partner mona. Re tla ba. Re tla ne re etsa di partner. 3 people only in a team. Ha ke qeta the experiment. Jalo ka master chef mani TV, you will run to the kitchen, grab the ingredients, o etse practice run. Empa o tlo ema mona. My colleagues ka morao ka mane, they are going to be the judges. Teachers, judges, ne? Le rona members of the audience. O tla qala experiment ena fatshe. And you must deliver it to us. You must explain it like you are explaining it to a 5-year-old. Hochong. O ka se sebedisi words like viscosity, intermolecular forces, electrical current moving from the north to the... A 5-year-old. I was fortunate enough to study a course in Stellenbosch University, ebitwang science communication. Science. They're saying kids give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all you have to grab their attention. Kamora 2 minutes. The whole, I really said that class is 40 minutes. If you don't, in that first 2 minutes, state your case, for the entire 40 minutes. So that's what we're going to do, Batswana. Firstly, we're gonna go over to the kitchen and I wanna show you everything that is currently there on my table. I already set it up. re buile ka mechanisms of saving time. I already set up. Then, ho na le teacher ka high school mo? Ba high school. Okay. Don't worry, Mamzo, you are also covered. Ne? Hobani, these experiments can be scaled. Got terminology. Hono bua ka the problem here language. But one of my lecturers in the university, if you sleep before 2 a.m. in the science class, I suggest you deregister and ask for space in the English department. What a mistake. Without the language department, Bona, I missed a business deal. I could have been a billionaire. The only thing I had to do is to take one of those lovely books of mine, later, some mental maths. Ke hlalose di instruction ke di tlose Englishing. Ke di beye Sesotho. Guess what? Ha hona in universities, anywhere, there is nobody anang li PhD ya ho hlalosa science kapa maths ka Sesotho. And rona Basotho, we must be ashamed of that. Mazul batolo ka nthong le ngwe ka Sezulu. La ba ka fitla mona na ka hara rona. Le hlasan bona ni a phela yini. They will never ba re ho rona dumela. But my mom always says, Basotho ba khahlwa hampe. You see, at the age of 12, I had already learned how to speak 7 South African languages. Hey, ke 7 languages. Azale nna ne ke sa di bala hantle ma di palo tse. Mare he, as a result, I had to I lived in Cape Town for so long that I even started to sound like Cape Townians. Ha ke bua. Ke la ka tlameha ho etsa a conscious decision hore ke ithute ho hlalosa science ka Sesotho. Hobane one day, one of my biggest aspirations ko ngola buka di experiment ka Sesotho. And re tlo thola mantswe anu mamzo ntso re hayo bo germination. Re tlo ba thola. So, without further ado, ke tlo qala ke etse ke le bontshe. And then you're gonna group yourself into 3, and then you're gonna perform an experiment from money. Kaba mohlomong hona le o tla igugula e tla sebedisa the same ingredients tse nna ke nang le tsona money. Ake? And I want to show you batswadi. Ntho tse nka fela ke ntho tsa ka kitchening, bo spray se deodorant ke ntho tse re nang le tsona ka tlung. Ha hona ntho a shopong mono. Like e re tla re e batla o lo batluwa kae kae makgoeng ka mokgo le ratang makgong. Ntho nngwe le nngwe lo batluwa makgoeng. So we're going to do those experiments. Then my assistant, she's not paying attention. Madam, are you ready? My partner there, re tlo letsetsa di experiment. By the way, she's also an author of the book. The experiment. So the deal me and her made is that as much as these resources they are for sale, ne? Out of my mental maths books, the winning team money without paying for it. But you have to explain to us like you are explaining to a 5-year-old. Now, the biggest issue batswadi are laboratory. It is behavior. Akere re sebetsa ka dintho ne tse sa batleng hore re be re ntse re khalemela hangata. Some of them atsa bana ba rata ho taste. So firstly, in every lab, when you enter, whether litlile maobane, every time you enter, you speak about the safety procedure ya lab. Hotong, first of all, when you enter the lab, you must have flat shoes that are closed in front. Do I have flat shoes that are closed in front? Hotong, I am already becoming a safety hazard. Kalebo. Ake. Jwale. I must. Kinza ki kitlile katsani tsa katseni tsa ulwetse. Ake. Ke tlameile ke be tekinyana tsa pep store ka lab. Another thing is that we are supposed to wear a lab coat. I didn't have enough for all of us. It's fine, we'll just, but we need, but Ata hona le mme a tsebang ho roka di apron tsa bana tse tsa hore fela ka pele ka mo a tsa la ka retlela. I think if we can look for a black plastic bag, can show you quickly. Lab coat e etsuwa jwang. Secondly, in the lab, I ke re hlalosetsa 5-year-olds, we do not put anything in our mouths. We do not physically reading topilango reading he. We don't taste in the lab. We don't eat our mazimba patilenga pogoto. Hobaning hona le ntho e bitswang ka sekgowa contamination kapa cross contamination. It's a fancy word for ho bolela how ka itshwara yena wa tla tshwara le mazimba a hao. Dintho tsohle tsene di le mo di se di le ka ga mazimba a hao. Ho tswa mazimba a hao ha sa hlola o khona ho aja. Ake? Now that is an opportunity, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ho no kenya lesson ya di gems mono. How gems spread. Ake? So batswadi, that is our safety talk. Like I said, my assistant come through. She is also a safety hazard. I'm going to design very fast. No, I'm just kidding. So, hey man, assistant. Asa khale ki bua. Khale re bua man. Tshwara tsena tsa hao. Tlo. Khale re bua jale. Asa ha bua.
Favorite child ka mo classing.
O tlameile o nwe metsi. Jale. Ka mem. Mame. A ke nna khale ki bua.
Hey.
Chala mo he tsahalang mme.
Ha ke tsebe ma'am. Ke asiti.
Asiti. E tshwarwang ka letsoho.
Oh my God.
Asiti e tshwarwang ka letsoho mamso. E batang ha kana kana. You can't smell, but you can feel.
No.
Sorry. So, batswadi. This is the main ingredient in nail polish remover. AKA acetone. But what we have had so many cases, tabana. So we need to bring up the safety, and that's now our 5-year-olds. How safe did they think this molecule? Kapa metsi ana ka mos, ka ba metsi. O hlona e bitsa ka lebitso la teng. Ba hlone ba tseba gore parafini ke parafini, metsi ke metsi. Hobane mahlong a bona ntho tsena di a tshwana kaofela. So you have to o hlalose hore just because ke metsi or e tshwana le metsi, that is why we do not drink anything in the lab. We are done. So this ke copy tsena tse bitswang the starter form. Ma'am, be that kind of a teacher. One wakhan moketeng ha ka ta o joa phakisa ka pele o phuthe di cup tse ke tsa mahala ha o hloke o lo reka a ke go ile moketeng ba phutha masapo wena o phuthe di cup tse o re tlo ka manta to excite the kids. Perform an experiment. Batla bua ka wena beke kaofela. So, Mona Batswadi, I have 2 experiments that are good enough in primary school, and the same experiment can be used. You've come across that chemistry and chemical reactions bomme ba le bontate ba high school. Mo re buang ka di properties of materials. Mona, we're moving something from a solid state to a gas state. For our experiment, steel wool, Mona, kinale acid bitswang hydrochloric acid, bontate le bomme ba nang le dikoloi. O kila bona neng ha koloi ntse re ling e hana o starta e be le mokgotsi mona o tla mmona ke powder nyana e tshweu hodima battery ya koloi. As long as ntse le di terminal mo e tshwarise ka di pipe tsane o tla no re ling e be koloi go no mpeile ka battery acid. So this experiment in high school by the rate at which the reaction happens. The more things what is scattered ka Sesotho? Di arohan. Ne? Now in our language ya science we talk about surface area. The bigger the surface area, the quicker the reaction. But you can't say that to my 5-year-old. O lo tlameha o hlalosa hore ha ngwana ka ha ntho di arohane di qhibi di ya ka pele. Ne? So here is our steel wool. What are we doing here? We are creating 2 gases. Gas number 1, hydrogen gas. Re tla e utlwa hobane mokgwa yona nkga hampe. Ne? Or it does not have a pleasant smell. Number 2, re tlo sebedisa. Now this one maybe more serious chemicals, but this number 2 it tlo hloka arseni, vinegar le cook soda. La bona na ke ntho tsa ka kitcheneng. Ha ke a dutsa hleng ke la di kopa ho mme wa ka. But hey, my assistant o tlo qala mona, and then ke tlo bontsha bomme ba grade R. How do we also turn this into an exciting, make your own volcano experiment? Ne? My assistant is going to help with this one. But ke batla le bone ha reaction e etsahala. Come on. Let's tell vinegar. For a maths teacher, this is an integrated lesson. You can oskatla ka di khalas tsena tsa ka assembly. Handle ke na le tami ne, jala bana ba ka bala ba ntsheya. Ke na le tami a ke ba bona tami na le line tsane tsa di measurement. Bala ba ntsheya, teacher o mong a ba nqenehela ampha bikhanyana e le ngwinya. A go kotlwele be o sa lo sebedisa ditami. But hey, honestly, practicality is practicality. It does the same job. Now this is where we also introduce measurements. Tell vinegar, and then you're gonna put food coloring of your choice for banana, as long as color change, interest is formed. In a little, it's a pink. If get food coloring, the food coloring, the thing kami futa, and I get pink, and I get red. You can also talk about what's like banana pink. Girls can use pink, boys can use blue. So my assistant would not tell her, come on, so that would not tell her Mona, and then her tell her food coloring. We will see it as an immediate reaction. Bicarbonate of soda. But bicarbonate of soda, the byproduct, this experiment, is carbon dioxide. But unfortunately for us, carbon dioxide is a gas you cannot smell. But you will smell immediately that one. Close, but we can. This one is a smellless gas. That is why a person can die from inhalation of carbon dioxide. Because hana tseba hore na e se le kae keneng ka molomo. Ka utlwisisa batswadi. Remember, don't leave my 5-year-old behind. Waka D class. So now she's gonna add, and then simultaneously, hydrochloric acid. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Do you see the gas? Do you see the gas moving? Do you see the gas? That gas, it's carbon dioxide. Now, if you look at here, that is hydrogen gas. If we can take this hydrogen gas, connect a balloon mona, balloon. And if you happen to set it on fire, it explodes. So, sorry. So, carbon dioxide For high school teacher, same lesson. Formation of gases. I mixed a weak acid and a strong base, and I produced carbon dioxide. Ne? What is another example of a natural? I get to some money. Ne? What is another example here? A natural process happening here. Breathe in, breathe out. We just did that. Oxygen comes in by the nose, carbon dioxide leaves by the mouth. Simple. That's for my primary school kids. But for a person teaching serious science, we have to talk about the movement of ions and everything. Same procedure, different explanation. We have to kill this one because me and my assistant can't breathe. So to stop the reaction, I will just introduce water. I'm increasing or unbalancing the reaction. My high school people, but we are now going, the reaction will still take place, but now we are delaying the rate of reaction. The rate of the formation of the hydrogen will slow down. What? Don't forget, Le Chatelier's principle. Marikiana. Now, my assistant is gonna take away this one.
You don't have a dustbin.
Oh. Another one cool experiment. I hope it's gonna work. Hobani. I normally use what we call peroxide. Like the ho to thunya moriri ha batla go kenya khalanyana e lengwa ba qale ba bleach moriri pele, and that bleach is called peroxide. This reaction, again, small kids call it the elephant toothpaste. Hobani hai thulwa e thulwa iri eze ka reng ke toothpaste e tswang ka hara. So the small kids just call it an elephant toothpaste. For our elephant toothpaste, re tlo hloka hydrogen peroxide, okay, I will leave this one for a person who's going to try this experiment. And then dishwasher. Now, to my high school people, this is where we explain that a catalyst increases the rate of reaction. At primary school, you don't have to talk about a catalyst. You must just say, honale ntotse nkang nako ho etsahala, honale tse stadaga ho etsahala. You don't explain. Rate of reaction is high school kwana. So this is the same explanation my high school people would use to say the catalyst increases the rate of reaction. And for our sake this morning, our catalyst, best friend, instant yeast. Now, instant yeast works, but it's very slow in this reaction. So, this is a chemical that has a very small concentration kahara yeast. So leave the head. It's not gonna but so when I drop this, sodium iodate. Okay, I think it will happen, but it will be very slow. So I will leave it here. It's supposed to start bubbling up and immediately it color. So I suspect. Is it coming? You lose that patience. If there was a course out there, so normally, harafumane peroxide yani ne ka hara botlolo nyana e ntsho e telele e seng ena ke a bona matsatsing ana ba di tshintshile le nna ke e batlile salunu ba mphaene ka reng creaminyana ha ke batle ke batla ena ya sekgale-kgale how it tell immediately it goes up. Kana we are not allowed to smoke in school property ne bonang he bye bona ijwa. Doesn't this look like the elephant toothpaste? To the kids it is. To the kids it is. Don't a ke re kana to ka Sotho to go jwa isa le metsi ntse re ntse hanyane ntse hanyane jwale batswadi re na le problem mona nna ke na matches jwale batswadi on to our next experiment. That is where science meets indigenous knowledge system. Ke batla go qala mollo a iphokothela mollo how. What do we do? Let me introduce you to my two fire starters. Haeba ning ka tlung ya hao di eme nka ile nngwe o tsamaye o lobe ya engwe ka left engwe ka right wa no tla tshesana Mokgotsi aka ka Sesotho makgona tsohle ka Sekgowa potassium permanganate ka seburusane sa heso sa Cape Town kana ho ke gallium manganate ne potassium permanganate with glycerin. Again, glycerin tastes nice, and this is your opportunity to say remember ka leboha re je letho. So this reaction Retela Mokgotsi standing by
with water.
Okay, it's fine. Hak that light gas, not before.
Yeah.
And then kaba ke light lama kaba tlong khane mona maybe ayo wa bona. Okay, maybe mona ne potassium permanganate with some and then where there is smoke there is fire. Ah, ke lata ke rasa gas. Esha, ai tim, ke tla lata ka mo.
Mogala thinkiwa ka matlase.
Ke tla lata ka. So, let's say hey. Batswadi, ena itse ha ke yentse ka classing. Hey bana ba batla. Home placer. Caprispa. But do it again. Kgabsy, do it again. Kopangetsetse tjena mo o ska ti. Jala batswadi. Pati.
Hele yone ke science ke etsang ke. Ga bana ke blockile phefo.
O blockile moya. Re ke tshware ka nqena. Our next experiment is our favorite. Agere kwana ono. South Africa kwana re na le load shedding. Le na le load shedding. Kwana ona o so hlapa o se. Ha o hlapa o se. Kwana ona ka nnete. O so le busy ka spray. Empa o libetse. Singotsweng? Flammable. Hasmo chisan. This is what happens. Haspray. Sekopana le mol. Ah.
It's me. Ke dropa light actually.
Khotsoka.
Cosmetic solo fedileng.
Sapilo.
Thank you. Anala khana go kena.
This is what would happen. Okay, kan qina. Ne? Like that. Wait, one year. So, again, primary school. Re hlalosa bohlokwa ba hore design tsena. Ha ke re bana tla ba tlile ka anything in your house enale flammable. In life skills ya grade 3 ba ibitsa safety. And so I'm trying to find direction ya moya. Why ba? Jale, ma'am, this is our opportunity. My assistant will disagree to do this one, so I will do it myself. So, boys and girls, what do we do if the classroom or the house is on fire? What do we do? What is the drill? Akere tlamele o ruta bana ka safety before kotsi. We now ho tshana ke we drop on the floor and then we roll. Ka utlisa batswadi. Bon. In grade R, that is a lesson of a lifetime. Wena o nana hore re a bapala. Re bua ntho ya mannete. Ngwana, in case of an emergency, will do exactly as instructed.
Yes.
We drop on the floor and roll. Ho fihlela re ipona hore mollo o timme. How timme? We do not look for other people. We go down. Smoke ha se le mona. You walk ka tlasa. So you walk. You must show them. You crawl to the safest exit. Which exit you must practice? We crawl to the safest exit. Every school, according to the constitution, they are supposed to have an assembly point. Then not while the fire is going. We go down,
And then you crawl down.
crawl to the assembly point where we will be instructed further what to do. It's actually a life skills lesson. Ke mang a itseng mistress wa science, teacher wa science is only stuck teaching just science. There's an English lesson there, there's a life skills lesson, there is a computer lesson, there is a fourth industrial revolution lesson. So that's what we do. Now, for my next experiment, which is my grand finale, this one, well, it was going to be topped by something else, but so we will just do it in here. Are you ready? We can excuse her. For the next experiment, are you gonna light the bubbles?
Oh,
I light that nagapawe.
I like that.
Okay. We don't need the bucket. Bottle, yeah, the butane gas. Mologa. This one.
Sit down again.
Bula.
All right. If you like a little shy,
And do not run.
I won't.
let her
Ah.
No. Light that keres otla. Light that keres. Are you ready? One, two, three. That's magic. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching my show. I hope you're going to stay safe and make science exciting. Who's gonna set their hands on fire? Why didn't my hands catch fire? Homani. Se creatile a non-burnable barrier between my hands and the fire. So, again, properties of materials. What do we know about bases versus acids? Acids are good conductors of. Bases are bad conductors of. Simple. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go here. You are going to pick an experiment. We'll give you 10 minutes to practice, and then when it's somewhere there. When you hear the bell, when all group you must come back. Then we will say there must be a group lead. Again, group working, always we choose a group leader and we don't leave anyone behind. The criteria is that all team members must participate. They must all speak, not at the same time. So, which means you must assign tasks. They must all speak, and we will judge you if you use harsh scientific language. If you use harsh scientific language, -1. Why? We do not want to make science this scary, crazy. Okay, crazy is okay, but not too much. Ne? So pick your 3 partners. I can not consult the sales people to add to the price. For me, the price, I have books here because I advocate for STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and innovation. Mathematics is a big part of what I do. So I partnered with a company in Cape Town called Iconic. Designing that mental maths books. It has activities for the full calendar day of the school. Term 1, week 1, term 4 in the book. I think it's week 8 or week 9. They vary. With 10-minute exercises that are aimed at strengthening. They go from soft to medium to a little bit challenging. We do not use words as no. Soft, medium, and challenging. So the books are there. But for now, you and your 3 partners have 10 minutes to decide on which experiment or like 5-year-olds in your class. Even if you use let's say you teach our physics in high school, it's okay. What is killing us in high school? Go the concept. Let's be honest. Victimized. It is not my problem that you don't understand. And the sign of strength is when you as a teacher says, I am not sure. Let me consult me mama. Now my kids will embarrass you. By the way, I run a tutoring center, but I'm always attending cases in these schools whereby the kids tell the teacher, now I have to go and apologize because even during the lockdown, I never let them take the lockdown because I thought it was very unfair. I thought it was very unfair for the private school, by a school. And then I 50 class in Basale. I said to them, I'm challenging you, let us learn. By the time I asked them, what are you guys going to do in class? The corrections teacher. Humble yourself. I fight with them all the time. Humble yourself. I tell people all the time, I have 0 biological kids. And this year I'm blessed with 70 kids whom I get to influence every day to say to them, be an active participant in your own learning. 30 minutes, how to, do you understand? 30 minutes. 30 minutes, how but had we stopped 5 minutes into the lesson, understand 30 minutes from now. Again, really the teachers, we have to learn to ask prompting questions. Prompting questions. It's not you confronting them for the answer. You are asking for the opinion. And you must make it very clear there's no such thing as a wrong answer. No wrong answers. nna ke re re tla e panel beater ntse ya pele ha re itse 1 + 1 ke 2 ka sane se re 2 + 2 ke 4 ka sane se re 3 + 3 ke 6 re panel beater ntse ya pele the concepts tsa hlolang bana tsa maths. It's a pity Ntate Pitso ha so fihle, but let me not get into his presentation. He'll tell you guys about it when he gets here. Yeah? So pick your partner, fetch your chemicals, prepare an experiment for us, explain it to us like we are 5-year-olds. We are going to all vote for the winner. On my side, the winner will pick any book from my collection. Ya grade I batla. Free of charge. By the way, the book costs 100 rand, but the knowledge inside is more than that. A private tutor, maths, a cheap, is 250 rand per hour. Yeah. Imagine if you took the power of teaching your own child, your extended kids, how to do small exercises that will accumulate to be big exercises end of the year. Let me not influence you. Judge them for yourself. Retabua, please pick your partners. Thank you very much.
Empty jar. We are going to cover one of the 2 burning candles in order to ensure that there is a need of air to make a candle burning, or else we need air in order to make fire. Okay? Yes. These 2 candles are burning. Let us try to see what is going to happen after I have covered the other one with the empty canned fruit or jar. You are the ones to observe, and then you will tell me the story. I'm not going to say anything from now. I want your observation. Is there anything that you can just say that we have already observed so far? Limpo? Lerato?
Yes, the candle that was covered with the jar is no longer burning, but the one that is not covered is still burning.
Thanks for your observation. Another idea?
Yes,
Yes, Lerato?
The bubbles come out and the altar is up to keep the space.
Wow. That's a good idea.
Mona renale keres. That's all keres say I like to even fanaka heat le moches. Vale molo kuna uteta like Vale mona renale ma khona so. Re bona rena ha tsela ka metsi e tsara ba ngake. jwale mona re na le lehlakana ke lena lona le tlo re thusa hore makgona tsohle a rona ha ra tshela ka moo ka hara metsi a fihla a dule moo re batlang hore a dule teng. Jwale ha o utlwela ho taba tsena di sebetsa jwang?
Litse moya wa tukisa jwale ha o ntso tima tjena jwale ke a kopa. Utlwele moya wa tukisa ma jwale wa tima jwale. O mongata ho. Sebisa le tona ngwane se o ska re tshira mo. Okay? So a bona he.
Re tlo futhumatsa lehlakoreng lena leo makgona tsohle a dutseng teng fela. Lebaka la rona ke hore makgona tsohle ana hantle a tlo re bontsha fela hore na metsi ha a futhumana di-particle tsena tsa teng e leng dintho tse bopileng metsi tse nyenyana di ba bobebe ha di utlwa mofuthu. Ebe ha di ba bobebe di ya hodimo, ha di ya hodimo tsane tse boima di tlilo kwala sebaka sane se suweng ke tsena tse bobebe. Mme makgona tsohle ana ona a mpa tlo re bontsha fela hore na di tlilo tsamaya jwang hore ha futhumala e fela e le nnete hore ha metsi ana a futhumala di-particle tseno di ya hodimo ho fihlella metsi ana ba futhumetse ka ho fela ha teng. Ka kgola re a bona ke tseno sentse di etsahala. Ke tseo sentse di etsahala. Mme di re ruta hore o keke be wa futhumatsa metsi, ke ba ha o futhumatsa metsi ebe o fihla o beha mollo ka hodimo. Ho hlakile hore ho tlo futhumala di-particle tseno tse ka hodimo fela. Mme ntsane tse ka tlase ka ha sentse di le boima di keke be tsa fumana motjheso. Mme ngata dula batho ho tla bo futhumetse tsena tse ka hodimo. Tla re la o kenya monwana o fumana hore ho ya tlase mane ho a bata ho futhumetse tse ka hodimo fela hobane sentse di le bobebe. Re ntho ha e futhumala e ya hodimo. Ebe yane e batang e fihla e kwalang space sane se siuweng ke yane e bobebe. Jwale ntho ha e le jwalo e tla be bontsha hore na metsi a futhumala jwang. E tlo tla e etsahala ho fihlela metsi ana ba futhumetse ka hara dikha mono kaofela ha teng a bela o be o ketetse o hlapa ka ona a futhumetse. Ka kgola re a hlokomela ke yana a sa ka baka la moya jwale re ne re tshirile mona empa re kgona hore re bone go tsamaya hono ha di-particle tseno tse futhumetseng ha di ntse di tsamaya di ya hodimo tse batang di ya ka tlase di fihla di futhumala le tsona di nyoloha di ya hodimo jwalo ho fihlela kaofela ha tsona di se di futhumetse. Ka kgola ke ho fella ho rona.
We have no fire, so we are going to start a fire in order to burn.
And then we have a glycerin in this container, and then we have potassium permanganate.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay,
sorry. Potassium permanganate ke makgona tsohle. Ha ke rata makgona tsohle. Class.
Yes, teacher.
Makgona tsohle. Ka mona ga tsala ka metsing ba tla tshintsa metsi ona gona sa le purple. Ha ke re. Ho. Jole ka mona ke class yona ga e tseba. Kaofela. Ya itlotsa ke re. Aha. Jole ka mona ha ona letho ka mona. Ka mona re tlo tla re tshela glycerin ene ya gona ke re la e bona ke glycerin ke. Ebe jwale re tlo tla re tshela potassium permanganate. Jole re e beha fatshe. Ntho ena gona re e beha fatshe. Re tle re tlo pheha bane jwale motlakase kona o fedile. Re tlo pheha.
Oh man.
Now we are making fire.
How are you? How are you? Yesterday we learned that oxygen supports burning.
Yes, sir.
So now we want to produce another gas that does not support burning.
Yes,
And that gas is carbon dioxide. Okay? So ha re etsa yona gas eo re tlo sebedisa dintho tsa tlo sebedisa ho keng ho ke kerese la bona ke kerese ho ebe hona ke eng mollo wa sekgowa jwale le a bona mona le bona
Vinegar.
ile hore ke eng ka mo vinegar ha jere ka mo teng
Bicarbonate of soda.
bicarbonate of soda ha jere
Sane tse re di fumanang lapeng, vinegar re noka ma-chips ha re ja. Bicarbonate re butsisa dinawa.
Re tshela ka mona pele re qala pele ka hore re tshele vinegar ya rona. Container ka rona ena ke mo re tshelang ka teng ha. So ke qala pele ke tshela vinegar ka mona, ntshelle he cup. Good for ntshelle he ntshelle bicarbonate ena. Teaspoon light mollo ka pele a tshela.
nna ke ke lighter mollo tshwar
Utlwang?
bona wa tuka le a bona mollo ko wa tuka wa bona gas ena e tsa itima mollo
So wa bona le ha e ba tsietsi le teng mola lapeng. Wa bona lapeng mola ha ke re sebedisang ha re lighter. Di candle re sebedisa re na le bicarbonate hore re butsise dinawa tsane lapeng. Re na le vinegar mane. Ha o so tatuwe o bona hore ha o bone na o tswa le kae. Ntho tsena di teng ka tlung ha ke. Just do this and ka pelenyana stove man ha o ntse o phehile. Re a utlwana ke. Fela o hlokomele. Mollo o etsa
Good
day, class.
Good day, sir.
How are you?
Well, good, thank you. And how are you?
Fine, thank you. Today we are coming to learn safety precautions when handling or using liquid substances. So liquid substances which we are having here, we have vinegar here. We are also having sanitizer. So we are coming to have a simple experiment here, whereby you are going to see that some of our liquid substances are flammable. So we should be very careful when we are handling them, when we are using them. We should be very careful. I'm having the sanitizer in here. Okay. And I'm having matches here.
Wow.
So there is still fire in here. There is still fire in here. There is still fire in here. So the reason why some of the liquids are flammable is because of the ingredients added onto such liquid substances. Some of the ingredients, they make liquid substances to be flammable. So you should be very careful whenever you are handling liquid substances, not to catch fire or go close to fire because you'll be burned. Thank you so much for your time.
We have a pear, a raw. We have a pear, which is representing the raw food in this case. So this pear, we have divided it into 2 equal parts. But we want to show that, we want to make an experiment here. So you're going to observe and tell us the observations, right?
That's right.
So we're going to use this pear. The other one is going to be used as it is, the whole half as it is. Now this one is going to be cut into smaller pieces. We also have hydrogen peroxide. It is a chemical. I want to believe that some of you know it as a chemical which is used to bleach the hair. This raw food, we are using the raw food because we know that raw food have the substances which breaks down substances into
small parts.
They split the substances or compounds into elements. So we are going to use this potassium permanganate and pour it inside the 2 containers. So we are going to observe and you are going to tell me your observations. The liquid part and this one. Do we see the difference? Oh, let me just.